Meghan and Harry's decision to name their daughter Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor has been the hottest topic of all. Many questioning whether it's appropriate to borrow the Queen's nickname given recent family turmoil. Lilibet, who will be called Lily, is named for her great-grandmother and grandmother, as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said in a statement. Lilibet was the Queen's childhood nickname from King George V. Prince Philip, who died at the age of 99 on April 9, was also believed to have called her Lilibet, as people reported that the Queen placed a handwritten note on her late husband's coffin signed with the nickname at his funeral. The Sussexes' decision to repurpose it for their newborn has had a mixed reaction online, with Meghan and Harry naysayers slamming it in light of Harry's recent criticism of his family. Others have praised the sweet gesture to the Queen. One royal commentator called the choice of name rude and demeaning, and insisted that only the late Prince Philip called the Queen by that nickname. But it was quickly reported that Prince Harry sought Queen Elizabeth's blessing to name his daughter Lilibet, according to a new report from Vanity Fair's Katie Nicholl. Royal expert Katie Nicholl has confirmed the Duke of Sussex spoke to the Queen ahead of the announcement of Lilibet's name. As royal biographer Sally Bedell-Smith has also said that it's not unusual for royals to ask for permission before naming their children after monarchs. The Sussexes' tribute to the Queen is likely to be seen as an olive branch to the monarch and the rest of the family. And it seems that when it came to naming their daughter, they made the sweetest of choices by honoring Harry's mother, grandmother, and even included a nod to Meghan's mom Doria Ragland. According to People, Ragland has called Markle the nickname Flower since she was a little girl. From Las Vegas to Britain, the bookies who largely predicted that the couple would name their daughter after Harry's grandfather Prince Philip, following his death in April, were wrong. But there were less popular, and more accurate, guesses that the little girl would be named after Harry's late mom, Princess Diana, or Harry's grandmother Queen Elizabeth. There was a great expectation in some circles that baby Sussex, who was born on June 4, would carry on her late grandmother's name and be a Diana for the next generation of young royals. But Harry and Meghan chose not to give their daughter the first name forever associated with one of the most beloved royals of all time, instead opting for the surprising choice of Lilibet Diana, which is also rife with meaning. There is one very good reason why Harry and Meghan decided that Diana would be their baby's middle name and not her first. That's because it would be a heavy mantle for Harry and Meghan's daughter to carry throughout her life, a palace insider told Best Life. They would be setting their daughter up for a lifetime of comparisons. Prince William and Duchess Kate also honored the princess the very same way. Their daughter's full name is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana Mountbatten-Windsor. Charlotte's royal name was not cause for controversy, and critics have doubled down on the message that it is only acceptable for William to honor his family members with his children's names in recent days because William did not accuse the royal family of racism. Harry and Markle's critics have proven Meghan Markle was frequently criticized for the same behaviors for which Middleton was celebrated, such as wearing wedges or cradling a baby bump. Harry and Markle can't seem to do anything right in the eyes of their critics, even when it comes to naming their own child. It's extremely common for members of the royal family to name their babies after the reigning monarch. For example, Princess Anne's full name is Anne Elizabeth Alice Louise. Her daughter is named Zara Anne Elizabeth Tyndall, followed by her granddaughter, Lena Elizabeth. Many believe that if Princess Beatrice, whose middle name is Elizabeth Mary, has a girl, she will be named after Queen Elizabeth. But if it's a boy, we wouldn't be surprised to see Philip, just like Princess Eugenie's son, August Philip Hawke. Lily, like her 2-year-old brother Archie, will be raised in Montecito and she is set to be a citizen of both the US and the United Kingdom. Lilibet is 8th in line to the throne, moving Prince Andrew to 9th place. And it is unlikely she will have a title, although she is currently able to become a princess once her grandfather, Charles, Prince of Wales, takes the throne. But it may all depend on what Harry and Meghan's relationship with the royal family is like then. With Charles holding an ever tighter grip on the group of senior royals, he may choose to intervene and nix those titles, leaving Princess Lilibet as a distant fantasy. The Duke of Sussex will be back by his brother's side to unveil a Princess Diana statue this summer. He has confirmed to aides he will be attending the ceremony next month, despite concerns he might not have been able to do so in person. The confirmation from royal insiders comes after Meghan Markle gave birth to a baby girl, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor, on Friday. Lily has been born almost a month before the princess would have celebrated her 60th birthday on July 1. Given how young Lily will be, Meghan is expected to stay behind at the couple's £11 million mansion in Montecito, California, with baby Lilibet and their 2-year-old son, Archie. Harry will be required to produce a negative COVID test before he arrives, and take 2 more when in the UK. He may be forced to quarantine for 10 days at his Frogmore Cottage home, in the grounds of the Windsor estate, just as he did when he returned for Philip's funeral. But he could release himself from quarantine if he produces a negative test on the 5th day of his stay. Queen has offered olive branch to Prince Harry following the birth of his daughter Lilibet, with an invitation to lunch when he returns to UK to unveil Princess Diana's statue next month, source says. The invitation is said to have been made before the birth of the Duke and Duchess's daughter last Friday. With the birth of Harry and Meghan's daughter, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten-Windsor, the Queen gained her 11th great-grandchild. While a few of the Queen's great-grandchildren have royal titles and are in the top 5 spots in the line of succession, most are expected to lead regular lives and pursue their own careers when they grow up. Regardless of whether the baby is 3rd or 23rd in line to the throne, the birth of a new grandchild for the Queen always attracts public attention. As the Queen prepares to celebrate her first Trooping the Colour without her beloved husband Prince Philip, who sadly died aged 99 on the 9th of April this year, she also is having his chair removed from the throne room at Buckingham Palace. The decision for the chair of estate to be removed is because it is going to form part of a tribute to the late Duke. The Royal Collection Trust has announced that the Prince Philip, a celebration will be comprised of 2 displays, one at Windsor Castle and another at Holyrood House in Scotland. They will pay tribute to his significant life events, his naval career and his sporting pursuits and interests.
Thank you for watching. If you liked, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. We will update the latest videos about the royal family every day. Thanks and goodbye.